Hi guys, this is Siva Reddy. Welcome to Core Java tutorials. In this session, I explain string class operations in Java. In my previous session, I explained what is a string and what are the different ways we can create a string and how exactly it is going to stored in memory. So if you have not yet gone through that video, please go through this my first video on the string, that is string concept in Java session 1 on this URL. Okay, in this session I am going to explain different manipulations we can operate on the strings using the string class. I am going to explain this concept using an example. So let us go ahead and start our Eclipse, and I am going to explain this one using this class string concept demo. Okay, now the first operation we can perform on the string using the find the length of a string. Okay, finding the length. So I am going to create a string str equal to, this is string class demo. I am giving a string as string as this is string class demo. Now I want to find a length of this string. So in inbuilt we have a method of string class, that is str dot, we have a method called length. Okay, now what it will do is it is going to return the length of this string. Now I'm going to run this program and you can see length of the string as 25. So if you see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25. Okay, so this is the one of the frequent method we can use while we are performing while we are working with the strings. And another one is converting, either it is the lower case or uppercase, whatever the string they can provide, we can convert them to either a upper or the lower case, upper or lower case. How I can do that? So I can do this using a method called to uppercase. So system.out.println str dot to upper. When I say to upper class, whatever the string we are going to provide here, that will be converted to the uppercase. So I am giving here uppercase string is. Okay, now and also I am going to modify this one as length of string. Okay, and now let us go ahead and run this program. See, length of the string is 25. Now whatever the string we are given here, it is converted to uppercase. So this is the one of the frequent method we can use while working with the strings. And also you can convert the string to lowercase also. So LOW, lower case string is, and concatenating with plus str dot to lowercase. Now all the characters in the string will be printed in the lower case. See, everything is converted to the lower case. Okay, next one is you can find whether any string is start or end with. That means if you have a string with a multiple words in the string, then you can find particular word, it is going to be start or not. So you can find word find the word which starts or not, start with or not. So how I can do that is, so now what this method is going to be returns the boolean, so true or false. So how we are going to do is str dot start with, here you can give the prefix whatever you are thinking with, whatever the word you want to specify, and you can specify this. Now what this method does, it is going to check this string, whatever the string we are going to give, whether it is starting with this word or not. So here I can give as a system dot out dot, otherwise the better way is we can see the we are going to assign this to a boolean, as it is going to return the boolean value. So status I am giving as a status equal to, okay. Now if it is able to find the this, then it is going to return the true, otherwise it is going to be a false. String start with status, I am just giving as a status, so that it is actually it is going to return true or false. So I am giving as a status, okay. Now when I run this program, it is going to return me the true value, because this string starts with the this. See, here the status is true. Okay, for example, if I am giving some unknown string which is not part of the main string, then it is going to return the false. Okay, and similarly we have a method called whether any particular string is ends with or not. So how we can do that one is, I am going to use the same variable as a status equal to str dot, we have another method called the end with. What it is going to do is, whatever the word you are going to specify here, it will go and check with this string is available of the main string or not. If it is going to be available, then it can return the true, otherwise it is going to return the false. So demo, now I am going to print the status system.out.println strings and with status, sorry, strings and with status. I am going to printing as a status only here. Okay, now let us see what is the output of this one. So as demo is part of the main string, so ideally it is going to return the true. Okay, so it is going to return true. String end with the status is true. For example, if I am giving a unknown string which is not part of the main string, then it is going to return the false. Okay, and next one, you can find any particular word is there in the total string or not also. For example, these two methods you can find whether it is start or end, but if you want to find any particular word in this string, whether that word or the particular that string is contains within this whole string. So how I can do that one, using contains method. So for example, str dot contains, okay, what it is going to do is, for example, if I put some word is, so this is also returns the boolean value. So again I can put this one as a status as a status, because I am going to use the same variable here. Okay, now what it is going to do is, the str string is this is the main string, so it will go to this this method will iterate all this string and find whether this particular string is there in this main string or not. If it is able to find, then it is going to return the status as true. System.out.println. So what it is doing is present in the str string, here status. Okay, otherwise here in the, for example, I can directly give as a main string also. Okay, now what I am doing is I am going to print the main string str. Okay, and here I can print the boolean, sorry, the status. Now when I run this program, see, is present in this is a string demo, string is true. So what ideal is, this is already part of the main string, string, hence it is going to return true. If I give as a some random which is not in the main string, whatever the string we declared here, then it is going to return the false. Okay, so this is the another method which is useful while working with the string concepts. String. Okay, now another method we are going to use is equals. So equals, what it is going to do is, if, for example, str dot equals, okay, equals, I am going to give here as this. So what a equals method do is, it is going to compare the content of this both the strings. So in order to explain better understanding, I am going to create a two strings so that it is easy to understand. Okay, I am going to create string str1 equal to test, for example, and another string what I am doing is string str2 equal to test1, for example. So now if I say str1 dot equals str2, it is going to return the boolean status. I am going to use the same status variable which we declared here. So now ideally what equals method is going to do is, it is going to compare this strn1 content with the str2 content and return. If these two content is matching, then it is going to return the true, else it is going to return the false. So system.out.println is str1 equals str2 I am going to give as status. Okay, now what my intention is, these two actually content is not equal, so it is going to return the false. Okay, now when I run this program and I'll see this is the false. When I give the same value test1 and test1, str1 equal to test and str2 equal to test, then it is going to return me the status as false. Is test equal to test is true. Yes. Okay, so this is the one of the frequent used string method. So remember that equals method always compare the content of the strings. Okay, and one more method it is there, equals ignore case. What it means is, for example, here str1 I am giving as small case, right, both, but my intention is whether I don't mind whether it is a capital, it is in the uppercase or lowercase, as long as the content is equal, then I want to equals these things. Then what happen? Then what you are going to do is equals ignore case. What it is going to do? This method is going to do is it is going to ignore the uppercase or lowercase, but as long as the content of the both the strings are equal, then it is going to return true. So in this case I am giving test is a t is a caps and str to small. Even though I am giving with a different upper and lower case combination, as long as the content is going to be the same, then it is going to return me value as true. Okay, now here see it is true. So if you're comparing a if you are comparing the strings irrespective of whether it is lowercase uppercase, then this method is going to help us to compare the strings. But equals method, it will just it is a case sensitive. As long as both the strings having the both the strings having the same content and the same whether it is in uppercase or lowercase, then this is going to give the correct status. And another operation we frequently use is equals operator. Equal not equals, it is a double equals. What it means is str1 equal to str2. This is basically in the if conditions. So str1 equal to str2. Okay, what this double equals method is going to do is it is going to compare the addresses of these two, but whereas in the case of equals it is going to compare the content of the strings. Okay, that is the basic difference between the double equals versus equals method. Double equal to compare the address of the two strings. If these two strings are pointing to the same address, then it is going to return true. So I am going to print system.out.println. Okay, both strings are same address. Okay, now when I run this program, we will see that str1 and str2 are actually having the same address, because whenever we are working with the string literal representation, these strings are going to be placed in the memory called as string pool. And in the string pool, once you create any string, and whenever you are declaring another strings, it will go and check with the string pool and see if there is any string value already present in the string pool. If yes, then instead of creating a new value in the string pool, these two variables string variables are representing to the same memory location. That is the reason here the addresses are going to be same. Okay, this is the another method. So if I say here, we will see we already I already explained equals method, equals I explained, and equals ignore case. Okay, these two we have seen, and here we have seen the double equal method, or we can call as a operand, whatever it is called, we can call this one as a operand. Now, so now let us talk about creating a string using the new keyword. What I mean to say is string str3 equal to new string of. When you see the constructor here, we will have a couple of constructors. Using the string empty constructor is there, and you can pass as a byte array, and character array also you can pass. So let us see the character array. So when I'm talking about the strings, we have explained a string is nothing in the Java. String is nothing but sequence of characters. So you can create a character array, and then you can pass this character array to, okay, so it is giving as array equal to, you can directly pass characters like A, B and C. Okay, this is nothing but the character array. Okay, so now you can directly pass this character array to the string also. This is the one of the way you can convert string array to, sorry, character array to the string. So now what happens, array now becomes the string object. Okay, now when you print this str3, then you can see output as, one second, here I am giving as character array string representation is, okay. Now when I run this program, you can see that string as ABC. Okay, this is the one way you can create a string. And another one is directly you can use the new operator, and I can pass the value. Now str, now I can, okay, string str4 equal to new string of, I can pass some value here, okay, test. Okay, now I am going to explain here one more concept, string string. Now I have created a string using the new keyboard. Now what happens whenever you create a string using the new keyboard, then the value is going to be stored in the, or string object will be placed in the heap memory. Now what you want to do is, whenever you create another string, for example string str5 equal to, for example, what my intention is, even though when I'm creating with the new keyboard, I don't want the heap object. Instead of that, I want to get this object string object value from the string pool if it is already there. Otherwise, I want to place this string in the string pool. In that case, what the method we are going to invoke is str.intern. This is the method. It is going to return the string pool reference. Now if you see in this case, str1 and str2 are actually the string literal representation. So now what this str4.intern do is, instead of this, it is getting the value from the heap, it will go and check for these str1 and str2 already having the same value, string value as a test. So it is going to be give the reference for the str1 and str2, and str5 now will have the same reference. So now let us see. So if str5 equal to str1, system.out.println str5 and str1 are referring same address. Now let us run this program, and you see output as str5 and str1 are referring the same address. This is because Intern method always returns the representation of the string pool instead of the heap. So now we have seen the method of intern. Okay, this is one of the important feature of the Java. Even though you are creating an string object using a new keyword, whenever you want, instead of the heap representation, if you want to have a string pool representation of the string address, then you can use the intern method. And next one is, so far we have seen equals, and then we have a concatenate method. So what concatenate method is going to do is, it is going to concatenate first string with the second string. For example, I have a str1 as a test and str2 as a test1. Now what I'm doing is, this one I am giving as a test1. And also now my intention is, I want to concatenate these two. That means first I want to have a test1 and then I want to concatenate with this test1. How I can do that one is string str6 equal to str1 dot concatenate with str. Now what it is going to do is, first it will check for the str1, this is the test1, and with the test1 it is going to concatenate test. So now output of the str6 is, after concatenate str1 and str6. Okay, now when I run this program, you will see output test1 and then test. See here, str1 is test, and sorry, here instead of str2, sorry, str1 is test and str2 is test1. So now you can see the output as test1. The concatenate is going to concatenate two methods, concat, and then you can compare the two strings also. So how you can compare the strings? Using the compare to method. Compare to method. So compare to method, what it is going to do is, it is also returns the true or false, and str1 dot compare to of str2. Okay, here str1 is test and str2 is test1. Now it is going to compare whether which one is greater or which one is lesser. So now let us see here. What it is saying is, cannot convert int into boolean. Sorry. What compare to method is going to do is, it is going to return the integer value, int value equal to str1 dot compare to of str2. Now if str1 is greater than str2, then it is going to return the positive. Okay, str1 greater than str2, then it is going to return the positive. If str1 less than str2, then it is going to return negative. And if both are same, str1 equal to str2, then it is going to return 0. Now let us run this program and see what is the value of this compare to result plus value, sorry, concatenating with the value. As str1 and str2 actually not both are same at this point of time, so str1 is test and str2 is test1. So now run this program and you can see the output as -1. That means str1 is less than str2. Now I can give both values are same, then what it is going to do is it is going to return 0. And if str1 I am giving as a test1 and str2 as a test, in this case it is going to give positive. Okay, so this is the this is how you can use the comparative method. It is going to compare the two strings, whatever with the first string with the second one. So according to that, it is going to return the positive or the negative or the 0 result. Okay, next another one is you can convert numbers into the string format. How I can convert the numbers into the string format is for example string number equal to string dot to string dot value of, okay, you have the value of operator, for example value of integer. If I give a 1,000 as the integer value, now this string dot value method is going to convert whatever the integer you are going to pass to the string. So now the number is in the string format. Similarly, we have a method to represent double, float, long, object and anything. Whatever the primitive data types we have, if you want to convert these number or the float or the primitive data types to the string format, we are going to use the value of. So now when I run this program and say number format in string, you do not see any big difference here in the output, because by default for this primitive data type toString is going to be override with the primitive values. So if you see here, this 1,000 value came, but this 1,000 now in the string format. Okay, so this is the another important method of the string class. And next one is, if you want to find an index for the particular character in a string, for example string input I am giving as this is testing of string class. I am giving a random string number. Now what I am doing is I want to find a particular index of a character. Okay, now how I can find that? Int the method is input dot index of. Okay, now I can pass one character. For example, if I pass s as a character, now I want to find the index of this s. So it is going to return me the integer index equal to input. Okay, now I am going to print what is the index of this value. Index of the character yes is, and I am concatenating with the index. Now when I run this program, you can see that the index of the s is 3. if we don't specify anything, the index is going to return the first occurrence of a character in the string. So always remember that whenever you are working with the string, the index is going to start with the 0 and the last value is going to be length minus 1. That is the total range of the string. So in this case it is going to return the 3, because this is the 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is the first occurrence of the character S in this string. So by using the index of, you can find the particular index for that character. And also we have another method is input dot last index of. You can specify the character as well as if you want to find the particular string also you can find, but here I am giving as a last index of the character yes. Now we can say this one as int last index. Index of the first character is this one, and last index is, and you can specify the last index. Okay, so the first method is going to return the first occurrence of this character of the index, and this is going to return the last index of the character S. Now when I run this program, you can see output as 30th, because if you see in this string the last character is also S, so it is going to give the total length of this string as the index. Okay, and also if you want to, instead of the string, you can directly pass one string also. So I am going to copy paste the same thing here, and we can use, instead of declaring, I am going to use the same thing, because initially I given a character to find the character index. Here we can directly specify string also. For example, I want index of is. Here I want to find index of. Okay, same thing I am going to print here. Now instead of character, this method also looks, it can return the occurrence or the index of the string also. So here instead of character, I can get string is, and the last index of something I am going to go, but this method is going to works for to find the index of the string also. In this case it is giving as a 2, and in the case of last index is 16, because is also having two places, is this and also is. Okay, so this is the concept of index, and you can specify the character, it is going to return the index of that one. And another method we have one second, here we talk about index of comma last index of. These two methods we already talked about. The next concept I am going to show you is another concept. What I am trying to say is index of we have seen, and last index of index and string value. Yeah, so I think I have covered pretty much all the methods, and the only one more method, sorry, I forgot about the substring. So this is the one other important method. So substring, what it is going to do is, whatever the string you have a string, let us consider this is your input as a total string. Now you want to perform some you want to find out the substring based on some initial index and last index. So by using this you can perform using the substring method. So for example, I am going to create a substring str7 equal to input dot substring. So substring, we have a different methods we have, sorry, different arguments we can pass. First one is begin index. So if I say begin index, for example, if I given as a 3, from third position to till last position it is going to return. So if I return, if I print this substring 7, substring str7 is, it is going to print from third position to till last. So third position means in this case 0, in this is the input string, right? So what it is going to do, 0 1 2 third is to till end point, it is going to return. See here, is testing of string class, sorry, is. Okay, so this is the str7. So yes, sorry, this is the this is the output of substring from the third index. Another implementation is of the substring is you can pass first starting and ending point also. So for example, if I given like a 8, so here the first starting index is going to be inclusive and ending index is going to be exclusive. That means it is going to start with the third position and until 7th it is going to print, and 8 it is going to be omits. So now when I run this program, and you can see output as yes is, that's all. Okay, this is the substring. So if you have any requirement is to find the substring based on the particular position, you can use the first one. And if you want to find the range between the two starting and end indexes, you can use this one. And also another way is you can find the character at the particular specified position. Character at, there is another method to find the character. If you pass the index, it is going to return the character there. So char of char ch equal to input dot char at. If you specify an index of whatever the index you are going to specify, at that position whatever the character it is going to find, that it returns. System.out.println ch. So character at the position 6 is okay. Now when I run this program, you can see that character at the 6th position is yes. So this is the character at the 6th position. So this is the another useful method in strings. And also you can convert the string into string array also. How we can do? Char of array equal to, because already I define array, so array1 equal to input dot to char array. So this is the another this is the one of the method to convert string to the character array. So when I print this array, character array is character array, character array is, I can directly print array of 1. So this is the simple mechanism you can convert from string to character array. So you can see that, sorry, what happens to string, because character array again you need to iterate. Actually you cannot directly print this value as it is a character object, so you need to iterate this for each this array, and then you can print. So in order to print, what you need to do is char char ch colon array of 1, character c directly, otherwise system.out.println c. Instead of println, right, I can directly specify print. Now it is going to print the all the string character array of it. This is testing. Okay, so this is the another way you can convert string to character array. Previously we seen how we can convert character array to the string. This is the reverse way. And one more important method we have in the string class is to trim the some trim. This is the another important method for trimming. Trim. This is the another method. So what this method is going to do is it is going to trim string str8 equal to some spaces I am giving, then I am giving some spaces. Okay, now I don't want these spaces whatever it is there in the string. Instead of that, I just want the what is the string value instead of the spaces in the array, sorry, character string. So what I can do is I can trim this string, so that trim method will remove all the spaces within the string. So I am going to print system.out.println of str8 dot trim, sorry, trim. Okay, now what it is going to do is it is going to print this only, it is going to remove these spaces, and here I am saying before trim plus str, sorry, concatenating str, right, and then after trim. In order to find the length, it is going to be length, because length will calculate including the spaces, and after trimming, if you are finding the length, then it makes a sense. Okay, now what it is going to do is it is going to remove all the spaces and it will print the value. Okay, before trim the size is 15, the length of the string is 15, after trim the length is 4. Okay, so the trim method is going to remove the spaces in the before and after. It does not care about the middle. If you have a something like a middle, there are two words like this is demo. So what trim method is going to do is it does not care about the between, it does not remove the spaces between the words. Instead of that, the preceding and the suffix or the prefixes spaces it is going to remove. Now when I'm once again, if I run this program, you can see that the length is 22 and 13, because it does not remove the spaces between the words. It only removes the spaces preceding or the precede or the suffix or prefix spaces only. Okay, so I think I covered most of the important methods in the string. Let me verify once again. and the character equals get bytes. Okay, even sometimes when you are working with the file system, that means IO operations, there might be a possibility that you need to convert the string into a byte array. So this is the one of the important method, I would say. Byte array, it is going to convert byte. Okay, you can convert this one to the byte. Sorry. Byte array. Okay, so frequently you may have to work with this type of concept, this type of requirement. You may convert the string into the byte array. So in that case scenario, you can use this one. Now what you need to do is, now you can iterate over the byte array and then you can perform. Otherwise you can directly copy this byte array to the directly to the input stream or one file. Okay, this is the another method we may use frequently. And compared to, I already explained, compared to ignore same, and contains I explained, start with equals hash code. Yeah, and also we have a another recently introduced method is called as an isEmpty. So what isEmpty is going to do is, if string does not contain any value, then it is going to return the uh, false. That means if does not have any, that means the length is going to be 0, then it is, this value is going to be written as true. For example, boolean boolean status, or I can give like a is empty, boolean is empty. If I give this value, now I am going to print this value. I am going to specify whether it is empty or not. System.out.println. Okay, now is empty. If I print right, it is going to return me false, because it is going to return the false because the string is some value it is there. Instead of that, what I can do is equal to, for example, I am giving something like a empty, then it is going to return the true. So in order to find like whether the string is empty or not, we can use this one. If there is no content in the string, then it is going to return true, else it is going to return the false. So these are the most frequently used methods in the string class. So let me iterate once again. First we have start with finding the length. Then you can use we have seen that uppercase are converting the string to uppercase or lowercase, or you can say you can do you can find whether the particular the string is start with particular character or the particular word. And also after that we have seen the contain methods. It is going to return true if it is whatever the content you pass to this method is present in the main string, whichever you want to check with. And then we have seen equals and equals ignore case. Equals method basically compares the content of the both the strings, and if it is able to find, it is if it able to matches, then it is returns true, else it is false. Equals ignore case, it does not care about whether it is a small or upper. So instead of that, it will just check the content, and as long as the content is same, then it is going to return the true. In the case of double equals method, it is going to compare the addresses of the two strings instead of the value. As long as the address is same, it is going to return the true. After that, we have seen you can convert character array to the string. This is the way while creating a string array. And after that, we have seen whenever you create a string using the new keyword, then this will be placed in the memory called as a heap. But if you want to have a that string object need to be placed in the string pool instead of the heap, then you can use the intern method. And then we have seen concatenate. Concatenate method is going to concatenate two strings which are passed to the method. str1 and str2. So left side operand is going to concatenate with the right side. And then we have seen compare to method. Basically it will compare the two strings and it will identify which one is the which one is greater, which one is less. If according to that, if it is both are same, it is going to return the 0. If it is left side one is greater, it is going to return the positive. If right side is going to be greater, then it is going to return the -1. And after that we have seen how to convert string number format to the string representation using the value of. So all the primitive data types, whatever it is there, we can convert them into the string representation using string dot value of method. After that we have seen index of and last index of. It is going to specify the occurrence of the string for that particular index. Last index is, it is going to specify the last index of the particular character or the particular string. Then we have seen substring. If you want to from the substring have the two implementation. One is using only starting index, then from the start index to the last it is going to return as a substring. If you pass the starting and index, then between those two indexes it will return the substring. In the case of starting index, it is the inclusive, and ending index is going to be the exclusive for the substring. And then we have seen how we can return a character for the particular index we have passed. It is same is okay. And then we have seen how we can convert string to array, and then how we can print it. Then we have seen trim method. Trim method basically removes the spaces, prefix and suffix spaces, but it won't remove the spaces between the words. And finally we have seen the isEmpty method of the string, which is going to return true if there is no content in the string, else it is going to return the false. If you have hope this concept is these examples will clear all the cover all the string concepts. If you have any questions, please comment on my YouTube video. Thanks for watching.